Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now.
Listen now. I'm checking out FinViz. I've got some good stuff. I can't find. FUBO TV is flying on news, but Seeking Alpha doesn't have it. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, and here I thought they had fixed their problem with Safari because it was working so well. It was working so well. Morning, Jacob. City race to overweight as Barkley gets more bullish on large cap banks. Palantir initiated with underweight rating at Morgan Stanley on negative risk reward. Voila. Regional health properties to acquire Sunling Health. Man, I forgot to wash this damn thing. It stinks. My breath must be horrible. Good Lord. But by the way, MicroStrategy, a buy in the algorithm. And you're up 3% from 339. So, just saying. School's canceled. I used to love. I mean, here's the thing. Nobody will ever know again the joy of sitting and listening to a radio program or watching the news to see that your school is canceled during a snowstorm in the scroll. Now there's all kinds of instant communication process and blah, blah, blah. So, it is what it is. But there's a lot of green, by the way. Uber is up 4%. I believe last week, morning, Hunter. I mean, and here's the thing, Jacob. You can let the kids, like, just sleep in now. I mean, FYI, you had to get up, get dressed, and then your mom, you know, if you missed the scroll or missed something, God forbid. Jeez. I had a pretty good newsletter on Saturday. Bum 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 bum. I mean, I'm way older than probably many, but not older than some. Not older than some, but boy, we got some big news stuff coming up. Scans, Shopify, Meta, Taiwan Semi, Qualcomm, iBit. Bought a ton more iBit. I bought a ton more iBit. So I don't know what percentage I'm up to. I don't think I'm at 1%, by the way, in my portfolio of iBit. But that's just because 1%, and here's what you have to know. And this isn't, please, I'm not flexing on this. This is just the reality of the situation. And this is why I focus on percentages, is because when I look at percentages in my portfolio, it makes much more logical sense to me. But when I'm putting in 1% of my portfolio into a position, that dollar amount scares the shit out of me. Honest to God, it scares the shit out of me. And sorry for the language, all you children who are off from school. But holy cow, it does. It really, really does. So that's why I wish in my younger years I would have gotten used to looking at the. I got to take Mara out of my holdings. I sold Mara. I sold it for a tax loss harvest. Not that I'm not going to get back into it, but I did sell it, and it's in the watch list. So, Hunter, Seeking Alpha. There's not much to figure out. I mean, what do I use Seeking Alpha for? Set up a portfolio. Make sure you track a portfolio. You can set up a ton of portfolios. I think Steve Kress has like 400 of them. But the portfolios are great. You can set that up. These are your scanners down here, find and compare. They're great because they list the top quant stocks, but you can create your own. You can create your own and then save them. I have a Warren Buffett, how to find great companies. And this is revenue growth of greater than 5%, profit growth upwards of this, blah, blah, blah. What I like to do is find like, okay, how do investors find great companies? And then go and look at it. And like this has Clover Health, Twilio, DocuSign, 55 companies in here. So, and I just find fundamental things that investors like. Now, these aren't great. Like, Warren Buffett isn't going and buying fucking Clover Health. But you can use these scanners to actually find good stuff and see. I have the dividend screener, which are high dividend companies, like FINV. FINV has a, let's see, dividend. And it's still screwing up. Ugh. But this is a strong buy across all of them. I want to see what the dividend is. Forward yield 3.43%, but it's got a valuation. I mean, this is, this looks like a pretty good stock, to be honest. And it's a 4.9. It's been a strong buy ever since it was at 624. It's trading at 691 right now. So its market cap 1.8 billion. So it's not a huge one, but and then virtual analyst reports. There's not much, but it's just the scanners take a little bit of time to kind of work out. I wish they had more. It's one of the things I have on my list of things to do, is create more scanners for folks. But again, AlphaPix, just AlphaPix is amazing. So, This is they're taking the MicroStrategy route. And look, I mean, ever since they took the MicroStrategy route in December, I mean, you bought this one at $1.41. It's at $3.75. I mean, that's, you know, I should probably put this one. Let's put this news story. Oh, God. I should just switch to Chrome, but I'm going to put this news story. Buying Bitcoin. Okay, let's go back to our scans. But yeah, Hunter, Seeking Alpha is great. I'm glad you like it. I just so everyone's aware, I did have and I have asked them what the problem is with. It works fine with Chrome. So if you're using Chrome, it's just Safari that this shit doesn't work on. And they're blaming Apple, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it is what it is. Okay, so Mara, let's go down to Bitcoin and crypto. We're going to have a bunch here, yeah. Bitcoin and crypto. BITO, BITB, BTF. And I've got a story tomorrow about the different and I don't know if I'm going to do a paid one on this or not, but WGMI. God, this is almost the entire effing list. Easy BC, ARKB, BITX, MSTR, BTCL, and BTC USD. Okay. Story tomorrow is about how FBTC might be a better buy than IBIT. And I don't know for sure because I haven't looked at the charts. It's kind of my preparation, but I read an article about, just FYI, FBTC actually houses their own Bitcoin. IBIT houses their Bitcoin with Coinbase. And so there's a savings there. And over time, that savings might become significant if you're just buy and hold. Income ETFs, JEPI, RYLD, DIVO. But I have not done the charts yet to look. Remember, these things have only been out a year. So the only reason I bought IBIT, a couple of reasons. Well, the main reason, it's the largest. I mean, it's just got more assets under management. So that's just the thought process. Look at Uber. I mean, I brought this up during this time where it was just sitting there. KOLD had but Boyle is way up. I gotta renew my my home natural gas. Boyle is up 10% in pre-market. Leveraged ETFs. The Hunter, just so you know, by the way, with Seeking Alpha and everything else, there's so many rabbit holes. And that's why I don't think, for me, loving stocks and doing that stuff, I just don't think that the membership or the annual subscription is a big deal whatsoever, because I could literally play on between Trendspider and Seeking Alpha. I don't need a subscription service like Netflix or anything like that. I could literally just go there and be way more productive than to sit in front of the TV and do something like that. I used to do a lot of that, but full disclosure, I don't do a lot of that anymore. SPMO, VTI, QQQE, VOT, VWO. Spider sectors. I don't think there's going to be any of these, but I could be wrong. Hoofa. And I'd call, XLP. XLP. What is XLP? Consumer staples. Interesting. Let's do the watch list. The watch list is going to have a bunch, I'm sure. We'll get back up here after Mara. Oh boy. And this is what I told Trendspider. I don't know. I don't think it's my Woo-wee. There we go. SPMO, GLW, Anon, PayPal, TOS Toast, MicroStrategy, DraftKings, Coinbase, Rivian, SMTC, SMCI, which is up 5%, GE Vernova, Twilio, BITO, AppLovin, Duolingo, Meta, Snowflake, and Abercrombie and Finch, GBTC, Affirm, and TOCN, and Net, the Trading Desk, Team, Merit and Shop. Okay, I'm going to go over the Dow, and that's probably the only index I'm going to go over because the NASDAQ 100 and S&P 100 would be way too long of a list. I mean, it's just too long of a list. Or IBM, American Express, and Disney. Disney's in the core portfolio, so I don't need to do that one. Okay. Let's go back to the strategies. There's the entry there. QQQ still will get you in today. It will. Morning, AJ. I'm going to put you on a countdown real quick. I will be right back. There are 9 thumbs up, 36 people in here. Hit the thumbs up. I will be back in a second.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily,
Okay, I'm back. I think I made it through one verse. AJ, I thought of you this weekend because we were doing yoga, and I told my girlfriend, I said, if we go to New Jersey, we have a yoga teacher. Yay. Oh, man, I got to get comfy. Poof. Okay, let's see. We're going to open up some news stories. First off, KURL. We just went through that one. They're up 12% pre-market. They were up 9% on Friday. Uber rallies after unveiling a buyback. Don't look past support. We'll do AI tracking. It'll keep me. Let's see. Amazon, Chewy, and Restoration Hardware. Chewy and Restoration Hardware, I wouldn't think about. Piper called CRM, Microsoft, and Snowflake its top 2025 picks. I looked, let me see if I can find anything on, let's see, it's KITT. I couldn't find anything. It's flying. Yeah, I still can't find anything on KITT. So I looked it up and I found these general ones. Robotics ones are moving. And so, you know, it's found a Benzinga article. S&P would have underperformed European stocks if not for NVIDIA. This is interesting. Paychex is one of the big movers of today. It's up 24%. It could go up more. Paycor, if Paychex buys them. The biggest movers of the day, one that I actually own is Vertiv, climbed 3%. Morgan Stanley said it was good. Barclays upgraded Boeing. Lyft shares much as 6%. I think Lyft could get bought by somebody. I think that's probably the most likely. Apple hopes to widen its moat in 2025. This was a good article about Apple. An AI energy play. This is GE Vernova, which just hit our scans in Trendspider. Wow, it's really bad outside. Disney said to be in discussions over Hulu. I couldn't find an article on that one. ServiceNow, add this one to your setup list. It should be. We will go over. I did get an email from a Trendspider guy, and he says, "Hey, you know, what is the colored go no go stuff on your 4-hour algorithm?" It's actually just an indicator that you can use on Trendspider. Don't sleep on it. And these kinds of features, like anchored VWAP. You anchor the VWAP to the 2022 low, and look at how well it works on AMD. I don't use a lot of that stuff, but you should. Wall Street posts weekly loss as transitions into new year. We'll look at that. Some of the leaders, 38 large caps out of 862 are up 5% or more year to date. So you can look at the leaders there. Wednesday. Oh, I didn't open that. Let's see. We're just going to go to, let's see. I probably could just pull up the event. Where the hell is top stocks? There we go. We're going to look at that. We'll just put that up there. Wednesday is the top stock event. Here's a list of individual stocks at SES or CES. Here are ETFs focused on CES. NVIDIA is headlining. I mean, Jensen Huang is actually doing the keynote. Here are 5 chip stocks that are rated higher than NVIDIA, if you're interested in that. And I bought more NVIDIA. Morning, Sean. So, and I think that's it. I think robotics are big, Michael. I couldn't find anything on KITT, but they're all flying. So we'll take a look at a lot of that stuff. It's a big news week, so I think you'll start to see some big stuff. I will tell you, my portfolio in Webull, and if you haven't opened up a Webull account, go over to Linktree and just use this 5th link down here. Join Webull and get up to 75 free stocks. My Webull account is up at 11,700, 650. So rounding, it's 11,700. That started out with $1,000. So it is right now, just so you're aware, it is iBit and NVIDIA. Let's see. Apple, I'm up 45% on. And that's just buying, and I've held it. Google, I'm up 30% on because I bought a dip. iBit, I'm up 25% on, and that is almost 50% of the portfolio. NVIDIA, I'm up 30% on, and that is about 30% of the portfolio. Tesla, I am up, let's see, 85%. But that is a whopping $550. I bought one share, 1.3 share. I think I just bought a certain dollar amount. Spotify, I'm up 60%, and that's just because, and that's, that's a whopping $830. I mean, Google's all of 320. It's all iBit and NVIDIA. So again, Webull is such a great, I love just going in there and buying small amounts and holding on to it. And I have some cash. Let me see. I have one out of an 11,650 portfolio. It's 1697 is the cash. So 1697 is the cash. So just so you're aware, I do have some money to spend. I'll buy, $500 or something, $600 or something. Hopefully I make $50, $60. I'm in there. It's like a sports betting thing for me. So I love that Webull stuff. Okay. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to start recording this. And we'll go into it. Good morning. It is Monday, January 6th. The Santa Claus rally never appeared. Just so you know, the Santa Claus rally ended Friday, and we had a nice rally Friday. On Friday, the major index closed higher to cap a shaky week as the Santa Claus rally failed to materialize. The Dow ended higher by 0.8. The S&P rose 1.2, and the NASDAQ advanced 1.77 on Friday. Each of them posted a losing week. So Santa Claus rally never appeared. But it looks pretty freaking good to bounce up. We're going to go over CES. We're going to go over chip stocks. We're going to go over ETFs that are focused on CES. We're going to go over some of the top stocks in 2025, the event that's happening this week with Steve Kress. Some features in Trendspider that you may not know about. And I'll show you those. So a lot of Trendspider subscribers listen to my podcast. You guys should be using these features. So I'll point that out. Disney is said to be allowing Hulu Live on FUBO. FUBO took off. We'll talk about that. A couple of stocks that I'm going to talk my own book on. And is Europe poised to outperform America? America, F yeah. Go and Google that if you don't know Team America, which is a South Park movie. And Uber. I mean, if there's anything that I told you last week that you should have acted on, it's Uber. They have a big announcement. And FYI, MicroStrategy has a buy in the 4-hour algorithm. We'll go over all of those things. But again, Friday, Santa Claus rally just never appeared. Does that set us up for a big move up this week? Well, look at it. What's that green line right there? If you go and look at a weekly chart of QQQ and you anchor it to the 2020 lows on a weekly chart, okay? You can see this dip down here in 2022, in December 2022, when you broke that trend, was fantastic. Now we touched 3 lines. You couldn't have told that this was a strong resistance and support line right there. See the resistance here in March of 2023, and then you go and use it as a support right there in October 2023, and you use it as support here in July 2024. August 5th with the Japan unwind trade. Well, you haven't even seen us turn over with this Santa Claus lost rally at the beginning. So what does this tell us? Well, in the short term, when you go back to a 4-hour chart, you're seeing the MACD has reset itself. The RSI is at 48, so it's under 50. And we should start to cross up on the MACD. The actual price starts moving. Now, the Bollinger Bands have cinched up. They haven't cinched up completely. You've got a gap here between 525 and 527. More than likely, that means that we're moving up. And you have a good news event this week, which is CES, which should push tech even higher. And what is tech? Like 40% of the S&P, 50% of the S&P, somewhere in that neighborhood on a market cap weighted bench. The equal weight, of course, it's not. But QQQ right here, I think we're going up to 425, 426. Right now, you're trading at 523. You're up 1% in pre-market. The core portfolio is moving big. And CES is taking place. So one of the stocks, one of the leaders of last year, we'll go over how it led the U.S., is NVIDIA. And this chart right here, failed bearish setups often lead to explosive bullish moves. See that head and shoulders pattern right there? And see that anchored VWAP, the 100 SMA right there? It's a bear trap. You got this nice little support right there at about 135. What are we trading in pre-market if we go and look at NVIDIA? Let's see. NVIDIA pre-market is 148. What did I say? Buy it under 140. What did I do? I bought it under 140. And guess what this week is? It's CES, NVIDIA. Who's the keynote speaker? It's Jensen Huang. I bought this last week at I think about 137, 136 for this reason. Because it's moving up in pre-market. It was up 4% on Friday. It's up 2% today in pre-market. If you don't like NVIDIA, here's 5 chip stocks that are rated higher in the Seeking Alpha Quant. Rigetti, Credo, Taiwan, Semi, SI Time, which is SITM, Skywater. Okay, they're all rated higher in the quant than NVIDIA. So maybe you don't like NVIDIA. I don't know who doesn't. And if you don't, you've missed out on some gains. So maybe you don't like any of this stuff, single stuff. So with CES ahead, here are the top rated ETFs for tech exposure. There's a long list of them here. Okay? They are incredibly. You have the Roundhill Magnificent 7, MAGS, which is actually ranked 4.88 out of 5 in the quant. And we can go and look at MAGS here on the chart. MAGS. Remember, use your tools interactively with each other. MAGS has a nice little downturn. MACD reset itself. The RSI at 49. We go and look at the weekly. Looks a little bit extended. We don't have a 200-day because this is a brand new ETF. But if you want to own the MAG 7, this might not be a bad one. The RSI, a little bit extended. Go and do your research on MAGS. But again, if you want exposure in an ETF, here's a great list of top-rated ETFs for the tech exposure. And then maybe you just want to focus on AI. Because AI is going to be in focus. There's a ton of AI featured in, it's going to be about robotics. It's going to be about AI. It's going to be about NVIDIA. It's going to be about a ton of new things. Samsung, companies with presence at the show. You can see the whole list right here if you want to invest in it. Even Uber has a presence at the show. So I've given you the keynotes, the features, the ETFs, and SoundHound. If you don't expect some news coming out of SoundHound, you're crazy. Walmart's there, individual stocks. So you can take a look at all that. And say you want to know the top stocks for 2025, Steve Kress is holding his event on Wednesday. I will include a link for you to register for that. These are the top stocks of 2025. And you may say, well, everybody's got that list. Here's the thing. This comes with some clout because as a premium subscriber, you're invited to join the most highly anticipated stock picks of the year. Steve Kress's 2023 and 2024 each delivered returns of over 140% each. That's not combined. That's each one of them delivered over 140%. So if you want the top stocks, you've got to register for this event. I will be more than likely just buying the list right then. It's from 12 to 3:30 on Wednesday. Okay, you'll get a full replay. If you want to sign up for this, remember, use the link in the link in the newsletter. But you have to be a premium subscriber. Now, how do you get the premium subscriber? You go over to Linktree. There's a link down below, linktr.ee/dailystockpick. You have two choices, okay? You can buy the bundle. I would suggest the bundle because what does the bundle get you? It gets you Seeking Alpha Premium, which comes with all of the quant stuff. You can attend this thing. You can read all the articles that I put out there. You can do everything that you want with the bundle. Okay, the premium is the first portion of the bundle. The second portion of the bundle is Alpha Picks. And Alpha Picks is this portfolio. It returns 169% versus the S&P returning 56%. It's 2 stock picks. So Steve's first, his top 5 stocks, more than likely they're going to be included in Alpha Picks. So you have your choice. You can buy the bundle, okay, and get the event along with all of the stuff, or you can buy these singularly. Now, the bundle saves you $159. If you want the $30 premium membership, it comes with a free 7-day trial. So use my link, get the free 7-day trial, sign up for Seeking Alpha. You don't like it, you get the event, you can just cancel. You can just cancel. It comes with a free 7-day trial. So I don't know if that you can do it on the free 7-day trial. Maybe they've got some type of paywall on there. But again, you get a free 7-day trial. So if you don't get the event, then, that's your own fault for not paying for it. But again, if you pay for it, you'll get it. So, and if you want to save $50 off of the Alpha Picks portfolio, I have the Alpha Picks portfolio. I have about more than $100,000 into the Alpha Picks portfolio between a couple of accounts. So I am heavily weighted into that. But that's the top stock picks. Now, 38 large caps out of the 862 are up 5% or more year to date and are trading over the 50 and 200-day moving averages. This is a list. This is your list. There's the SMA 20, the SMA 50. This guy did a list. Larry Tenerelli. So you want to see what performance year to date? Rivian's the number 1. Vistra VST, which is an energy play, is number 2. You know what's number 3? MicroStrategy, ARM Holdings, IONQ, VinFast, Rocket Labs, Constellation Energy. That's a utility. Okay, Robinhood is number 10, up 10%. I don't think I hold any that are in the top 10. No, I do not have any stocks that are in the top 10 year to date. We are in day 6 of the year. So, am I worried about it? Nah. Because you know what's outperforming? Energy. Look at the outperformance of energy in December. Okay, December, the XLE, what was the number 1 energy? Up 3%. Utilities up 1.32. Real estate up 0.64. So, it wasn't a good year for large cap, good December for large cap tech. The XLK, where is XLK? It was down 0.74%. I was up because Apple was way up. Did you have a good December? My portfolio didn't, other than Apple. So you may want to look at another chip stock. And again, maybe you hate NVIDIA. Maybe you have something against NVIDIA and you like AMD. I don't know why you would like AMD. AMD's just been a crazy one. But maybe the chart tells you something. Now, these are some of the features that I don't use in Trendspider personally, okay? I find them incredibly helpful when they're pointed out, and I can go and get them in Trendspider, and I can use them. But this is one. It's crazy how easy Trendspider makes this to use, okay? You could just anchor your VWAP. It's called anchored VWAP to the 2022 low. And where are you in AMD? It has been used as support once, twice, 3, and now it's being used 4 times. If we go and look in Trendspider at AMD and we look at the 4-hour algorithm, okay, the algorithm has you in at 127. In pre-market, you're at 128.90. The MACD is super, super low. The RSI is at 51. Is this one that you're interested in? Because this double top right here at 164, you're only trading at 125. And on the weekly, you could be using that 200-day as support. Every time this one has come down to its 200-day in the recent history, I mean, this is going all the way back to 2016. You haven't had a chance to buy this at its 200-day. Look at the MACD. Look at how oversold this one is. Is it crazy? Maybe. I don't personally own this one. I have in the past. I sold out. I may get back into this one. It's a good company with good products and good management that has fallen behind NVIDIA, but you don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Lisa Su, for some reason, was CEO of the year for Time Magazine. So, again, I think it's interesting. Now, one of the other features I don't use, I got an email this morning from a Trendspider subscriber and said, hey, you showed on your chart one time these colors and how to get in, and it's just a colorful graphic. It's called the go-no trend, go-no-go trend signal in Trendspider, okay? This is a blog post. Remember, you can use a blog post. You can go and you look at YouTube videos. You can do all of this stuff and just find a tool in Trendspider that you could geek out on. And this is one of them. Go No Go is an incredible, incredible tool. You can look, trading the go no go. You can trade it, enter on the strong go signal right there. Okay. Then stop loss just below the entry. Or go when the signal appears. You can use a ton of these little indicators. And how do you get Trendspider? You go over here to the link tree. I have to change the link tree. It's no longer the holiday sale. But you can get Trendspider right here and just sign up for it. Again, whatever is in your budget. But these tools are fantastic. And I am on Trendspider. And one of my things in the new year is I will absolutely be doing more things. The relative strength indicator is going to live on my chart. I just haven't found a home for it yet, but it will live on my charts. So I love that one. I tend to only show my 4-hour algorithm, which you also get my 4-hour algorithm when you sign up using my link. So the 4-hour algorithm, right? Let's look at like NVIDIA. Okay. NVIDIA in the 4-hour algorithm, it makes you 666%. Okay. Buy and hold makes you 910%. I am a buy and hold on NVIDIA, but what do? I wind up finding entries on this 4-hour algorithm. Now, do they always win? No, they win 68% of the time. That's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. So add service now to your watch list right now. This could be setting up for a nice bounce up over resistance right there. Okay, software may be the big one. Last week I said there were some Wall Street analysts that said ServiceNow is going to be the big winner. Now I want to show you a chart of one. I couldn't find the news story on this, but the news has come out that Disney may be allowing Hulu Live to be integrated into FUBO TV. And if you don't know FUBO TV is an online streaming service, and the stock has been an absolute nightmare. Look at that chart. This isn't one that I would say, oh my God, you got to get into. But here we go. Today, FUBO TV is up 181%. It was very simple. And we can go and look at this 5-minute after hours chart, okay? Because as the news came out, and you saw it right here at 7 o'clock, the stock started to move. And you had confirmation. This confirmation over that 9-day, if you got the alert and you were trading, you could have bought it right here. I didn't. I was preparing for the show. Again, I make more money trading. I could have bought this at $1.91. You were trading at $4.11. This was super, super clear. And then at 8:15, when the news really broke, you had these huge candles. Okay, enormous candles. Then you go up even more here. Okay, now you're down 10%. This one's going to move. Would I be buying it here? You still have confirmation. I would be afraid with the Bollinger Bands that large that you're going to run into some type of resistance and it's going to fail. But I would be buying it if it gets back to $3.12. I would be buying it on that 21-day. I would be buying it on that 50-day and just basically using stop losses, locking in gains every 10%, and then buying it back on dips. This one will move. So you can use these charts, absolutely 100%. You can use these charts to try and make sure that everything is correct, that you're getting into something. So service now. Now, when the market pulls back, we'd love to find names that push near their 52-week highs. So look at that. I mean, is that going to push even higher? Could be. Look at the squeeze. Again, the indicators, the squeeze right there. As it trades sideways, it's squeezing. Okay, that squeeze indicator, I don't use it. It should be there. It is a great, great tool that's in Trendspider. And we can go and we can look at GE Vernova, GEV. Oh, stop. I need to put in the GEV. Right there. It got an entry in the 4-hour today, 348. Now, all of these entries in the 4-hour, you can find them at the newsletter. How do you get to the newsletter? It's here on Linktree, Daily Stock Pick newsletter. It is free during the week. And then I do have some paid ones. And on Fridays, I'm going to start doing paid. But you get all of these at the end of the newsletter. Okay? GE Vernova is one that will be in today's newsletter. It just says, hey, here are the scans. Look, the MACD's super low. The RSI's at 64. But the last time the MACD got way up here, we just traded sideways. This was resetting. See this entire November and December where it traded sideways, but the MACD reset? Then you go look at the weekly, and this is a brand new chart, so we don't even have a ton of MACD. But you can see MACD's crossing down. Again, it's a new stock, so it's hard to look at a long term. But this one could be squeezing even higher. Now I'm going to talk my own book here. Apple hopes to widen the moat with 2025 product releases. This article goes over everything that Apple could do. Now, Apple's rating in the quant is a hold. Okay? Do I expect this one to start soaring? No. Average price target for Apple is 247. Where did we get to? We got to 260. So I wouldn't expect this one to get back to 260 without some type of catalyst. It's up 0.27% in pre-market. If we go and look at the chart, again, you have to use the fundamentals and the chart. We can see it's trading right now at 244. The algorithm just got you out. The MACD's resetting. The RSI's at 37. This one hasn't been at 37 since November, where it was trading at 227. Are we setting up for a move higher? Let's look at the long-term trend. Every time you've come down to the bottom of the Bollinger Band, it's been a buy. Okay? We can see those dips to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It's been a buy. We're not at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Okay? Apple Weekly, it still looks strong. The RSI is at 60. The MACD is still super, super high. Every time we've seen it come trade here, it's either traded sideways or down. Okay? Either sideways or down. Do I expect this one to go down? Probably not. But if it comes down here to the 50-day at 207, who's not buying this one at 207? They're going to buy back a ton of stock. And now I'm going to talk my book again because I do own one of the biggest movers, VRT. Vertiv shares climbed 3% after Morgan Stanley initiated coverage of the power equipment provider with an overweight rating, citing expectations of positive earnings revisions for industrials in 2025. You can read all about it. You can read about Paycor. Keep an eye on Paycor because this article came out before I even saw the biggest movers, and this came out. Paychex is in advanced discussions to acquire small rival Paycor, PYCR. It's up 23%. We can look at Paycor, PYCR. You don't want to buy the buyer. You want to buy the buy-E. So the buy-E right here, look at how low the MACD is. Look at the RSI. This one is up 24% at 23. Okay, that puts you above this. Let's go look at a weekly. Where does 23 put you? It puts you up in this range. We'll put a line right at 23. Okay, we'll put in line right at 23. It looks like, yeah, 23 right there. So where is that? That's a support level right there. Look at how it traded sideways. Okay, where do I think they're probably going to buy? Probably at 30. They're probably going to ask for $30 per share. It's just my guess. Look at how it bounced up off of that. Look at how the Bollinger Bands contracted and then just exploded up. So keep an eye on that one because more than likely that's going to get announced this week at some point in time. Now, this is what's interesting. S&P would have underperformed European stocks if not for NVIDIA. This particular analyst did a look at Europe, and he says their top ETF, which is a lot of European stocks, VGK is the ETF, would have outperformed. They've got great, read this article. And we can look at VGK. Let's see where VGK is. VGK is the Vanguard FTSE European. Okay? It's got to buy today. $63. If this is the case, again, European assets are significantly undervalued compared to the U.S. The PE multiple is less. So if you think that the U.S. is too expensive, maybe you want to go to Europe. And this article might lead you into that. I say America, F yeah. Go and look it up. It's Team America. Go and sing that song. It will live in your head. I'm sticking with VOO. But I thought that was incredible analysis. Again, kind of enticing. I haven't had luck in Europe. I haven't had luck outside the U.S. So I tend to stick with the U.S. It's just my strategy. Might be yours too. Now, let's talk about this. KITT is one that I was looking at. Oh, and of course it tells me that. We're just going to go over here. KITT is one that I was looking at because it is up 55% in pre-market. It was actually up like 40-something%. This was up like 30% earlier, so we can look at that 5-minute chart if we want to. Let's go and look at a 5-minute chart here and after hours. You can see how the confirmation, when I first woke up and this one started to pop around 4 or 5 a.m., and you can see the confirmation there. You've lost confirmation. So you could have bought it when it gained confirmation around here, around 620, and then sold it around 690, but it does seem to, MACD is reset. So is this one going for another ride? The only thing I could think of is that this is this and other robotics companies, and this article lists it all, and Benzinga is telling me unlock now, and it's all membership. So I'll put the link for this one, but all the robotics companies that you can see, and I think they, KITT, it's not covered by the quant. Yeah, here's one, Richtech, JTIE. A lot of robotics companies are up, but there's no news on this one. It's just robotics and it's CES. So I thought that was interesting. Now, retailers. I own Amazon, so I get this alert in Seeking Alpha every morning because when you import your portfolio, you get a nice email at 8 o'clock in the morning that gives you a summary of all the news articles of everything in your portfolio from Seeking Alpha when you do import your portfolio. Amazon, Chewy, Restoration Hardware, top e-commerce picks. I never think about Chewy. I do order from Chewy, but this one seems to be coming on a back. We can look at a weekly here. Look, I mean, since it hit that low at 16, that was in April. Okay, it's been on a run on this weekly, and the MACD hasn't soared like it did back here in 2021. It hasn't. The 200-day is still negative, but your 50-day is positive, and you're on this little route here. It's interesting. Do I want to buy it? I don't know. I mean, again, it's rated as a top one. I don't order from Chewy. I order from Amazon. So my particular choice is Amazon. The valuation of Chewy, a little bit stretched. I don't think that they're making money. Let's see if they actually make money. And I'm having the problems with Safari again. And it's this pop-up. I guarantee it's that pop-up. It's a little bit expensive, but when you look at the PEG ratio, it's 0.64. It's 0.64. So growth is A+, profitability A+, momentum A+, everything. But it's a hold in the quant. When was it a hold? It went from a buy to a hold at 33, and we're trading at 35 right now. Okay? Friday it was 37, and today in pre-market is 37. Now, if you're interested, you can get this virtual analyst report on Chewy on any stock that the quant covers. This is a game changer. And this is Seeking Alpha. Again, not only do you get the event on Wednesday with the top stocks, you get basically an analyst in your pocket for every stock that you can think of. Okay, thousands and thousands of stocks. It's not every stock you saw. KITT isn't covered by the quant, so you don't get a virtual analyst report. But every night this updates. They update this text every night based on the stock price, the fundamentals, any earnings reports, or anything that people publish. And so this virtual analyst report is a game changer. Okay? So remember, Restoration Hardware, Chewy, and Amazon. Personally, my pick is Amazon, and that's the way I've been looking at it. Now, I said this last week, and I said, people are forgetting about Uber. People are taking Tesla and giving them the full self-driving kind of stuff, and they're giving it to Google's Waymo. Don't forget, Uber's got a good business today, and it's making money, and their CEO is a quality CEO. Now, I heard about this weekend, that based on the market cap of Tesla, we can go and look at the market cap of Tesla. The market cap of Tesla is 4.6 billion, or I'm sorry, market cap 1.3 trillion. Okay, 1.3 trillion. Uber's market cap. Oh, come on, stop. We're gonna look at this. Uber's market cap. But essentially, Uber announced that they're buying back a record amount of stock, and they're accelerating it for the first quarter. And what did that do? That pushed the stock up 3.9%. So let's take a look at Uber's market cap. Let me see if I can just click it here. And this is just, there we go. We're going to get the market cap here. Your market cap, 136 billion. So you got a $1 trillion company, 130, that's 10%. They could literally buy Uber for about 10% of their market cap. And does that make sense for Tesla? Maybe. Remember, they got full self-driving. Maybe they get the platform. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's likely. And the reason that I think Elon thinks that Tesla can just do it better than Uber, and they don't want to buy anything. But maybe the board comes to Elon and says, hey, we're just going to buy it for this amount of money rather than build our own. And we can just integrate it. And we've already got those users out there. And it's got user data. So maybe that's something that they do. Again, when I looked at Uber and I put it there last year, I said, hey, this 61 is support. Where did I find that support? Well, look. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to go back here and look back at these December 2023 highs, which pulled back a little bit, and then it shot past there. And we can go and look at a weekly. Let's go look at a weekly chart because that's even better. These are the 2021 highs, okay? 2021 highs providing support. And boom, you're up. I'd expect this to get back to the $80. I would expect this to be a $100 stock during a peak period. It's a good company. It's a really, really good company. Now, let's talk about some scans because we have some scans that set up nicely. Shopify. Shopify, you can see the green line right here is a long-term trend on the weekly. When you look at this, you can see how this one right here, this short-term resistance, and now we've got support with this green line, okay? We broke out of that old resistance, and we've become a new one. Now, I would expect this to get back to its 2021 highs. I would expect it. We got Meta. I have been pounding the table to buy Meta under 600. You're at 612, up 1.3%. The algorithm got you in at 605. That 550 right there, I don't think you're going to see it again, but that would be where I would load up. You can see the MACD reset itself. The RSI is at 57. Portfolios have been rebalanced. So now you're looking at people starting to buy again. They're buying the dip. Taiwan Semi in the core portfolio. This is at 219. I was saying buy this under 200. You can see the algorithm got you in at 204. Hasn't gotten you out. You're trading at 219 right now. We got Qualcomm. We got iBit. I bought more iBit. iBit is in the core portfolio. I bought more iBit Bitcoin is going towards over 100,000 again. We can go and look at Bitcoin. BTC, how you do Bitcoin is BTC, it's the tilde, the up hour, BTC USD. Okay, and you pick the Coinbase one, and you can see we have a buy here, 94. The MACD crossed up again, and there's a secondary buy if you had a Bitcoin alert on this one on the 4-hour algorithm. Remember, Bitcoin trades 24 hours a day, but IBIT does not. IBIT trades with the stock market, 55.22. I bought a bunch more of that. Now, one that people love the 4-hour algorithm for, MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy on Friday got you in at 339. 339. So on Friday, you got it. Look at how the MACD is below the oscillator. It reset. The RSI got down as low as 35. 35. Totally oversold. Okay. Does that mean you automatically buy it? No. But when you use the indicators, the multiple indicators that are in Trendspider, you can look at the go, no go. You can look at the squeeze. You can look at all of those things in Trendspider. And you can decide, okay, is it a buy? Well, on the weekly, the MACD is still high. I would be using the 4-hour. Why would I be using the 4-hour algorithm? Well, it actually makes sense that your performance is 2,113%. This outperformed buy and hold for the last like 6 months. Now, since MicroStrategy is in an upward trend on that long term, we are seeing the asset performance over the last 24 months pick up. The asset performance is 2,158%. 2,158% for 24 months. The algorithm makes you 2,113%. In my mind, I like the protection of the algorithm. When it tells me to get in, I get in. Your average win, 63%. Do I think we're going up 63%? I don't think so. But if MicroStrategy catches a bid, you can get it. Now, say you don't like MicroStrategy. Well, KULR is a company that in December 4th, they announced the company committed up to 90% of its surplus cash reserves to be held in Bitcoin. They took the MicroStrategy strategy. I got screwed up on that. KULR is a quant. It's a hold in the quant. KULR, we can go and look at this one. This one's up 12%. Why? They announced they bought a ton more Bitcoin. And we can go and look at the 4-hour algorithm on this one. Does the 4-hour algorithm work on this one? Oh, come on. We're going to reload it. Let's go and look at the 4-hour on here. We're going to pick our 4-hour strategy. We're going to run this one. It had you in at 45 cents. Pretty good. I mean, pretty good. Now, it has 33 positions over 24 months. You win only 27% of the time, so I wouldn't necessarily use this one. But again, if you had this one and you saw the 45-cent entry and then you saw confirmation and you saw it, you're up $1.45 again on the 4-hour. We can take a look at a 5-minute on this one. You know, we can take a look at the pre-market on this one. Oh, I don't want to do my settings. I want pre-market. There we go. You can look at the pre-market on this one. You were trading. You had the 4-hour algorithm on this one. You could have put it in. Now, the current candle is a nightmare of a candle, but down 2%, 2,000% or something. I don't think that's for real at 9:30. I don't think somebody bought this one at $3.54. I don't think so, but, you know, it is what it is. But again, if you want just the 4-hour algorithm, you can get that. And KULR was one that went crazy. So again, I would subscribe to my newsletter. It's free. You know, I did Saturday's newsletter was great. 7 ways to organize yourself for success in 2025 and 10 ways ChatGPT says you can succeed as an investor. That's it. I mean, you know, again, I'll be putting the newsletter together later today. It comes out usually around 11 o'clock. If you have any questions, Linktree has my email address up here in the upper right. You have Trendspider. Remember, Trendspider, you get my 4-hour algorithm when you sign up for any level of Trendspider. You get my 4-hour algorithm. The bundle offer on premium and alpha picks. Go and get it. It's the best offer out there. Honestly, you save $159. There are so many rabbit holes that you can go down between Trendspider and this bundle offer. You could do so much damage over the next 6 months. Okay, I believe that we are in a bull market. You are in a bull market until you're not. And when you look at QQQ, long term, this is a bull market. So make sure you're invested correctly. And that's what the tools help you do. Okay, I will talk to you tomorrow. See you, bye. Larry. Morning, Troy. Scott, you may be the old guy. But yeah, you're up. I think you're West Coast. I mean, it's 6:30 for you on the West Coast. Troy, I take it you're up early as well. Okay, let me go to iMovie. Ooh, I guess I got an upgrade in iMovie. I'm glad that MK said, morning, Larry. She yells it in my ear. Let me put this in. 37 minutes. That went by pretty quick. Let's see. We're going to bring that down. We're going to bring this up. We're going to go to I think I did voice enhance. Yeah. There we go. We're just going to do that. And then we're going to edit this. I got to redo the color here. Let's see. There we go. We're going to put that there. Green screen. And then we're going to put that there. Green screen. What does this one do? Oh, that's just a subscribe button. Wah. Okay. Export file. I got to do I should do my thumbnails on the weekend. 1/6 pod. Portfolio check. We're open. So 9:41 a.m. God, I hope I'm up big on my regular portfolio. It's about time I get back to all-time highs. I'm going to deploy some cash today, too. Mother effer. So the NASDAQ's up 1.47, and I'm up 0.89. And I bet it's Apple. Effing Apple. How am I only up 0.89? By the way, we're closed on Thursday. Market is closed on Thursday, so the pitch pilot. Ralph Shearing is a professional geologist registered in Alberta. What the fuck, dude? I don't care about. No, you're not getting on the podcast. Why the F would I? Yes, block. You're blocked. You're blocked. You're blocked. And Eli, if you're here, I see your comment. Eli's back. Let's see. Everything in my Webull account is green. Everything. I mean, IBIT's up 1.3%. NVIDIA's up 3.36%. Spotify's up. Oof. Okay, I'm going to go work on this. I have 45 people in here, 23 thumbs up, so there should be more thumbs up. But I'm going to go work on the thumbnail and then publishing the newsletter. I hope you guys liked the newsletter this weekend. I thought it was pretty good, to be honest with you. It's a different kind of newsletter. It's more just general, but it comes with a podcast, a 20-minute podcast. So let's see. There's FUBO with Disney. Okay, we're going to put this in the newsletter. I couldn't find it, but we'll put this in the newsletter. There we go. Okay. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be on. See ya.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, trading bell, my heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears. hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears.